Okay, so what are we going to talk about?
So we're talking about how I was when I was a baby.
When you were a baby.
Yes.
Well, you were the sweetest little baby and you loved for your feet to be rubbed. So I would rub your feet.
Well, like something I had to work on when I was younger, but now I know how to do it way better than.
Well, you know how to read much better. Your writing has improved a whole lot. And you know everything about the phones and all that stuff, and I don't know diddly squat. Well, we used to make tents out of my bed.
Oh, yeah.
Put sheets up across my bed and make a tent. We would go in the other room. I would cook dinner and you set up a table somehow in that other bedroom. And we'd have to go in there and sit down and eat, and you did a good job setting up the table. And we'd eat in there and have dinner, you and me.
Yeah.
And when you was in school, I'd pick you up from school. And if you did good, we would stop at the dollar store and get candy.
That candy's gone now, you know that?
I know it.
That's
You would
sad.
get 10 pieces of whatever, it was 10 for $1, and you'd get 10 of them. And you have them swallowed up for it, said don't do it. And we didn't go every day, but we went.
Yeah.
Then sometimes we would stop down here at the donut store and get donuts before breakfast.
Yeah. Before breakfast, before school.
Before I would take you to school. And then after school, after you got, I think I had to make you a grilled cheese just about every day.
Oh, yeah.
Grilled cheese, and then sometimes when you'd spend the night on Friday night, we would go and get a pizza. And we'd spread a blanket out on the floor and pretend like we was having a picnic, and the ants were crawling on us.
Yeah.
And, yep. And we'd watch SpongeBob.
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, we've had some good times. So,
We have good memories.
let's talk about how I was when I couldn't talk. I was like a little baby.
Baby,
I just came out of my mom's area.
Well, when you were first born, let's see, it was a kind of a stressful birth for sure. And yeah, they had to kind of beat you and beat you and beat you on the back to make you breathe. And yeah, it wasn't a good experience, your birth, but you got here and we were all so happy. Yeah, I think we all cried. And then you went home, and I can remember you felt, I went over there, I'd go about every day after work, I think, to see you. I lived on Sug.
Yeah.
And I was working, but I'd go over every day to see you. But one day I thought, well, you feel warm to me. You felt like you had a temperature. So I think your mom and dad took you to the doctor. And you did have a temperature. You weren't very, well, we went to the emergency room. That's what it was. We went to the emergency room.
Were you there or did you just stay?
No, I went with you. I was with you. And they took a test, and it turns out that you did have an infection because your urine was backing up into your bladder or something. I don't know what it was. But they did a, what do you call that, a spinal tap to make sure you didn't have spinal meningitis at the time, which you didn't, thank God. But you had to be put on an antibiotic for 6 months, and we had to crush it up. Your mom and dad, that little pill, because it was a pill, I think. And they would put it in a little bit of applesauce or something and give it to you. And, yeah.
Let's talk about 5th grade now.
Lord,
Grade.
I don't remember 5th grade.
That's when I was like all rowdy, didn't like the classes and stuff.
Oh, well, that wasn't.
Let's talk about that.
That was a stressful.
Yeah, I feel, now that I look back on that, I feel so bad for doing all that, tough in this.
Oh, you were okay. That was the only way you knew how to let out your frustrations, I think.
Because, like, all the kids, like, they were all rowdy and stuff. I was trying to sit back and do my actual work.
Yeah, I think every day you brought home a paper computer.
Yeah, that's true.
Every day I pick you up, you had that paper computer with you.
Yeah.
And, well, when you was in, preschool, I think you started school when you was 3. You've been in school forever.
Yeah.
When I would take you, I'd walk you in, I'd park, walk you in, walk you to your class. Then we'll go and pick you up, walk up to the school to get you. Then we'd walk to the car and get in the car and, yeah. You usually come home with me till your mom and dad got off work or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, where'd they go for a walk with Tux? Tux must be, he'll run away if you're not careful.
Or they might be in the car when they're there.
No, that's true. And let's see, what else? We did a lot of stuff. I can't remember all of it, though.
Yeah. What's the worst time with me?
The worst, the most scariest time was last year.
Oh, yeah.
I don't ever have to relive that again, yeah. That was a very stressful time, yes.
Yeah.
It makes me want to cry when I think about it. No, I don't like to think about it.
Don't cry.
I don't like to think about that time. 'Cause I'll be boo-hooing.
Well, let's talk about something else happier.
Yeah, let's talk about happy things, not sad things.
I'll be all fine. I'm gonna live forever. Not forever, but I'll live for a long time. Let's think of something else. Okay, I'm gonna admit this. I remember sometimes, I used to go to the nurse and have you check me out.
Yeah, I pick you up from school a lot, yes.
And, sometimes my stomach did hurt, sometimes it was okay.
Sometimes you just play a little hooky.
Yeah. And we used to go shopping and stuff and drawing. I drew you a lot of photos.
Oh yeah, I still got a lot of them photos. Yep, I still got them. I still got a lot of those pictures. Yeah. And then my keepsake. See?
Yeah.
A lot of them are still in there underneath folders. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't hide me. I don't know if I see me. I'm in the background.
Well,
I can remember you taking all my food out of the pantry and taking it in that room and playing store.
yeah, that's me.
Yep. You take all the well, maybe not all of them, but you took a lot of them in the boxes and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing that I made to eat?
Probably grilled cheese and spaghetti.
Grilled cheese and spaghetti.
Yeah. Those are my 2 favorite things. Oh, and the chicken and cracker things.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I'd have to make them a lot, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken salad with your crackers, yep.
Yeah, that's good, too.
Yep. We had a lot of good memories.
Yep, we did.
There's still a lot more to go.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Guess what, Grandma?
What?
So I did a test the other day to see when you would pass away.
Me?
Mm-hmm. I did a test on you to see when you would pass away. Guess when you'll pass away?
I don't know.
Like 90 something.
Oh my God, I'll be dried up like a little prune.
That's funny.
I don't think I'll make it to that age, but
You might.
you
It was like 90.
never know. God only knows what's in the plan.
You
so.
might. It said like 91 or something.
What kind of test was this?
It was like, when will you die test.
Oh,
They might not be true.
well, I doubt that. I doubt that.
I'll be living a little bit longer.
I don't don't think I'll make it to 90 something though.
You got to, girl. You got to.
I never know. It's not in my hands. Of course, I try to take care of myself.
I remember this one time. It was actually here, not the other house, but it was here. And it wasn't as fun here as it was at the other house because I had my own room. But I still got that little red dresser thing and acted as a desk.
Red dresser thing?
Yeah, where you put all your blankets in and stuff.
Right here?
Huh?
You mean that chest I've got in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I used to have that as a desk, but then it was.
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. But you didn't have room for your legs.
No. But I used to remember using that, but it wasn't as fun as it was back at the old apartment because you had 2 bedrooms.
I know.
We still made a lot of good memories there.
Yeah.
And then I'll show the picture right here of when we did my dad's birthday party.
Yeah.
And I made like a little banner that said happy birthday.
Right, I remember that. And we made a cake.
Yeah, and I had a
I
camera.
think we put sprinkles on it, didn't we?
I think so, maybe.
I can't remember what we put on it.
And then I had a camera, but I had to bring it back because every time I tapped the screen, it like showed lines in it. So I took that back. Defaulty camera. I should sue Sony. I should sue Sony. Get my money's worth that.
Sony?
That's who made the camera.
No.
Now I'm not gonna sue Sony. But I would have a lot of money though.
Well, I don't think they're gonna give you a lot of money. They might give you another camera, but that'll be about it.
I would take it. Well, there's one more thing, but I couldn't figure it out.
I remember when you had a birthday party and you wanted an iPhone.
Oh yeah, I'm
so bad. And when you opened it up, you said, "This isn't mine, it's Grandma's phone." Do you remember that?
No, but I do remember she gave me a Elmo phone.
Yeah. Yep.
That was an iPhone.
That was over at your papa's house.
Yeah, and that was an iPhone
Party.
4S. That was so long ago. And I remember when I got my laptop, when it shows that I was crying, I was actually not crying. I tried to make it look like I was crying for my mom and dad.
Well, you were happy you got it.
I was happy I got
because
it.
we had a room full of paper computers.
If I'd never got that laptop, we would just have like. I wanted to back then. So there's Apple desktops. I wanted to have like a desk filled all the way down to Apple desktop. I remember when I had my old iPhone 5. It kind of went in order because I had an iPhone 4 then 5. But this one, I got an iPhone XS right now, so it didn't go in order as planned. But that's okay.
Hold on a minute, I'll be right back.
I remember I had my iPhone 5, and I laid on that couch right there, and I watched all kinds of YouTube videos while you were cooking.
While I was cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to love breakfast.
It was actually a day I skipped school.
Huh?
It was a day I skipped school. We had a lot of good Christmases together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of good years together. All of them's been good.
Uh-huh.
They've been good, yes. We've had fun, haven't we? Lord.
Well, I guess we're going to end this here. Thanks for doing the interview with me, Grandma.
Well, you are quite welcome.
All right.